Top 5 Most Valuable Brands in the World in 2020. The value of number 1 brand is almost 3 times bigger than the last one in this list. It is incredible. Hello the greatests. Welcome to the place where future billionaires get motivated. A brand is the way a company, organization, or individual is perceived by those who experience it. More than a name, design, or symbol, a brand is the recognizable feeling of product. The power of a brand can be difficult to translate to a balance sheet. Building a great brand is about a lot more than just having the best technology. The fundamental elements of a brand include the brand compass, company culture, name and tagline, identity, voice and messaging, website, and brand architecture. At the highest level, it's no surprise that North America, Asia and Europe dominate the top 100. Tech companies have a substantial presence, but there are more sectors represented across the spectrum, like media companies, auto manufacturers and banks. First one is Facebook. $70.3 billion sounds a lot, right? Founded in 2004 by Mark Zuckerberg, along with fellow Harvard College students and roommates. Facebook is a social networking and social media company that now has over 1.7 billion users. The founders initially limited Facebook membership to Harvard students. Membership was expanded to Columbia, Stanford, and Yale before being expanded to the rest of the Ivy League and higher education institutions in the Boston area, then various other universities, and lastly high school students. Since 2006, anyone who claims to be at least 13 years old has been allowed to become a registered user of Facebook, though this may vary depending on local laws. The name comes from the Facebook directories often given to American university students. For young people who have grown up with technology, Facebook was once the most popular website there is. However, many teens are migrating to other social networking sites such as Instagram, which is owned by Facebook, and Snapchat. Those who still use it for social networking. Young people are natural-born multitaskers, so using Facebook, as with any social networking website, is almost second nature to many teens. Social networking websites allow young people to experiment with who they are. They are popular because teens can find their own, uninhibited voice online which they can share with friends. Some teens feel they can express themselves easier online when compared to the real world because perhaps they feel the virtual world is more secure. Facebook's mission is to give people the power to build community and bring the world closer together. People use Facebook to stay connected with friends and family, to discover what's going on in the world, and to share and express what matters to them. The place where you can buy everything you want. Amazon, $135.4 billion. Amazon was founded in 1994. It started as an online bookstore. It was quite a novel idea in those times, which garnered a lot of popularity among the masses. It is a technology company based in Seattle, Washington, which focuses on e-commerce, cloud computing, digital streaming, and artificial intelligence. Amazon sees itself as a company of pioneers. It constantly tests unknown waters and enters new categories from fashion and groceries to consumer electronics and streaming services. The Amazon brand represents an extreme version of the customer approach. It's based on 3 rational benefits: the widest selection of products, the lowest prices and the convenience of delivery. In order to differentiate itself, company has created several strategic alliances with other companies to offer superior customer service. The most important strategic tie-ups are with logistics providers who control costs. This contributes in a strong value chain. Since Amazon began entering new categories, it has been competing with companies whose brand and communication strategies are different from its own, in that the emotional component plays a much bigger role. As a result, the company has moved towards a more emotive approach and made its communication warmer and more human. Its mission is to be Earth's most customer-centric company, where customers can find and discover anything they might want to buy online, and endeavors to offer its customers the lowest possible prices. Amazon has successfully positioned itself as a go global act local e-commerce giant where one can buy anything and get it delivered at any remote locations. The company targets the middle class and upper class people who have got hands-on experience in the basic technology but don't have time or prefer convenience over shopping from the physical outlets. Amazon has a strong base of loyal customers who repeatedly buy from the online retailer. If you liked the video till now, take a second to click the like and subscribe button for more. Let's dive into top 3 with Microsoft. $162.9 billion. Founded in 1975 by Bill Gates, Microsoft is the technology giant which is making the life of the people around the globe convenient, comfortable and advanced through its various offerings in personal computers, consumer electronics and computer software. Every day, innovation accelerates as technology blurs the boundaries between physical products and virtual experiences. It is one of the huge reputable global brand currently in the market. It's recognizable for a couple of reasons. It was one of the largest software developers, and it has developed a customer base of near about 30 million people all over the world. It has built its reputation on the successful development of its computer softwares. Microsoft is one of the best established and healthy IT brands in the world and has a very loyal set of enthusiastic customers that advocates and uses the brand. With loyal customers, it means that they does not only recruit new customers but retains old ones. Microsoft has also diversified its products. During the past years, the company has ventured into fields such as game design, game developing and publishing, and the production of game consoles such as the Xbox. The company has also branched out to provide free email and news services to its customers. It has also developed softwares and computer programs that are vital in organizing business spreadsheets and data. Microsoft placed a stronger emphasis on communicating the overarching brand to make sure that people associate Microsoft with some of its famous products. It focuses on consumer benefits. It has also changed its tone of voice, stopped using corporate jargon, and started adopting a more human and emotional style. From rebranding its products and services to logos, company underwent a turnaround recently to reposition itself as a value-based company, mean to enrich the life of the individuals worldwide. Microsoft is a technology company whose mission is to empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. A brand that plays an important role in people's lives is Google. $207.5 billion. In a mere 16 years, Google has gone from a one-product company to a company that has more projects than it can count. It has been constantly reinventing itself and has stayed innovative, which has been one of the key factors for growing its brand. The company managed to stay on top of the competition and continually churn out new and exciting products. While it has been remarkably consistent with their logo, they also enjoy regularly playing with the logo in various ways to celebrate moments. Google has cornered the global search engine market with a 92% share over the past 12 months, according to StatCounter. It has used its brand to move into other categories of consumers' everyday life, from email to web browsing to maps to cloud storage. Google doesn't believe in counting the money involved in creating a product. Rather, it focuses on the user. When you use the search engine, Google Maps, Gmail, or Google Analytics, you can be sure it will work to perfection. The company believes that it's best to do one thing really well. This is refreshing to hear, especially in a time when companies are becoming more me too and being all things to all people. Google started out focused on doing search easier and then applied that knowledge and innovation as they expanded outward into new products. It offers search results as you type in the keyword, which hardly gives people any time to see advertisements. Instant search has become so popular that users keep returning to Google to search for information online. There is no such thing as a perfect product. This relates to the reason why Chrome is the #1 browser in the world. It could have waited to introduce the browser until it was perfect, however, they chose to release Chrome on time, with regular updates and bug fixes. Google's mission is to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. Can you guess which is the most valuable company? Of course, Apple. $241.2 billion. It's hard to find a more inspirational branding success story than Apple's. Founded by two college dropouts, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak in 1976 in Silicon Valley, California. It is the most profitable company on earth. It was the first company with $1 trillion market cap and remains one of the most valuable companies by that measure. You might be tempted to think that it's because of the company's products or services, and sure, a lot of it has to do with the astronomical success of the iPhone. Apple's iconic branding strategy has always focused on emotion. The company has a unique visual and verbal vocabulary, expressed in product design and advertising. Apple have always positioned themselves as something different. They think different. Showing how their products fit into people's lives, they built the brand pillars of Apple and further solidifies an emotional connection with the audience. Apple is always thinking about the customer experience. Every interaction is carefully designed to delight the customer. There are people that await every piece of information from the company with a deep passion. People line up in stores for days to be the first to get the newest device the company releases. They always aimed for perfection and innovation. Apple has made an art form of moving its customer base from one product category to another. Mac users adopted the iPod, followed by the iPhone, iPad and Apple Watch. Customers trust a brand will work seamlessly across all categories in the Apple ecosystem, which has helped make the company the most valuable in the world. Apple's brand value is the sum of all of the interactions that customers have with Apple's products, software, and even the buying experience. Steve Jobs was the ultimate champion of this, looking to delight customers, even when they weren't expecting. In which of these companies would you like to be the CEO? What would you change or what would you implement? Tell us in the comments below. If you enjoyed a look inside world's luxurious lifestyle, subscribe to be part of the greatest nation.